Hola mis amores, vuelvo con otro video, pero esta vez en español.
He just hit me up on Tuesday, like, what you doing, babe? Let me take you shopping. I tell him, well, I'm a little beat.
Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, baby. I'm reading from Google Translate. This video is about me learning. She's learning. Hello, my loves. I'm back with another video, but this time in Spanish.
Hola mis amores, vuelvo con otro video, pero esta vez en español.
So we're gonna practice that. Come back and act like that's just what I do. Or like I just know what I'm doing like that. Let me practice real quick. Now let me listen.
Hola mis amores, vuelvo con otro video, pero esta vez en español.
Esta vez en español. Hola mis amores. Vuelvo con otro video, pero esta vez en español. Okay? It's the vuelvo, I don't know.
Vuelvo con
Vuelvo
otro video,
con otro
pero esta vez.
video. One more time.
Hola mis amores, vuelvo
con otro video. Vuelvo. That word is taking me out. Vuelvo con otro video, pero esta vez en español. Yeah, y'all. So today, this video is going to be about how I'm learning Spanish, the tips and tricks, the things that I'm doing in order to retain information. I'm only a month in, so if y'all have any things for me to do, like if y'all have any tips or tricks for me, I would love that, because I'm still new. I'm just starting this series to really show y'all, like, it don't matter how old you are. You don't have to start learning when you was younger. Like, I'm 22 and I don't care if you're 57 or a 97, you can never stop learning. I just feel like learning a new language is so beautiful. Like, I feel like it really kind of changed the way your mind think, and it make you appreciate other people's cultures. It's just really beautiful to me, and I've always wanted to learn another language. So when God gave me the dreams, it was just like perfect, because I always wanted to learn Spanish. You can ask my siblings. It will be times where I'll be like, like, what am I saying? Crickets. Nobody knows. But I would be like, yes, y'all, like, I'm speaking Spanish. I know what I'm saying. Not knowing nothing. When God gave me divine instructions that I'm supposed to learn this language, I'm like, oh, that's perfect. So, vamos a empezar. Come on, let's get into it. So I know y'all probably thinking, like, what made this girl just want to start learning Spanish? Y'all, I promise you, God, which is Dios, right? Let's check that pronunciation. Dios. God gives me dreams. God just speaks to me in dreams. So I knew he was telling me that I had to learn Spanish. The day that I had that dream, Cheyenne had a dream, and she actually had forgot her dream this day. But as I was telling her about my dream, she said, oh yeah, I had a dream that you were speaking fluently in Spanish to somebody. So I said, okay, God, okay. And from that day forth, I hear you, and I'm being obedient. When God gives me a message, I know that it's destiny connected to it. I know that it's purpose connected to it. So me speaking Spanish, me learning the language, is going to have something to do with my destiny. And I don't play. When God says do something, I move. I instantly switch my phone to Spanish. My phone is literally in Spanish, and every time somebody grabbed my phone, or like I'll be giving somebody my number, it was like, why is your phone in Spanish? And to me, it's so normal to me to see the words in Spanish, even though it's like I don't understand everything that I'm seeing. It's become a habit to me. Like, I've had my phone switched over in a month. So that's like the first step that I took to really start like trying to immerse myself in the language, you know. I knew I was gonna have to make a drastic change. For me in the beginning, it was stressful. So now my phone has changed. So when my captions pop up on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, my captions, my everything on my phone is in Spanish. So even when I'm not clocking in every single day and doing the books or watching my videos or getting the stuff in that I need to get in, it's still getting in me, because like I'm learning and studying every day, regardless if I'm intentional about it or not. My phone is switched, but now I'm beginning to get stressed out, because what do they mean? You have to pick which dialect you want to know. You have to pick what type of Spanish you want to speak. I'm like, okay, hold on, because you have the Cubans, Cubano, Puerto Ricans, I don't know if I'm saying it right, you know, I'm still practicing, Boricuas, Spanish from Mexico, Spain. They speak different, just different things like that. They was just like, you have to pick which Spanish speaking country you're gonna go with. I went with Mexico. And I don't know why that was such a hard thing for my brain to comprehend, because it's like I didn't know where to go. I was like literally for days. I'm like, it was stressing me out so bad. I'm like, God, just help me figure out which one I'm supposed to do. I don't know why I'm acting like this is a trick question, but for a lot of people, y'all probably feel like that too, because it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to learn the wrong one, and then I want to learn all of them. Then you don't want to be learning a lot of stuff, and then you speaking to somebody who's from Mexico, but you speak in Spanish that they speak in Spain, so now you don't understand. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like you gotta stay in one lane. After that, I started following influencers, and I started watching people who spoke that type of Spanish, you know, like interviews of celebrities who speak Spanish, just really trying to get that listening comprehension. I think that's what it's called, where it's like you have to do 3 different things. You have to practice speaking it, you have to listen to it, and then you have to understand it, right? I don't know if it's listening comprehension. How I would get that in is I would listen to music. I am very passionate, apasionada about music. Me apasiona mucho la música. Así que ahí fue donde empecé. I said, I'm very passionate about music, so that's where I started. So when I found out that Celia Cruz is la reina de la salsa, I said, hold on, Miss Mia. And she's negra. And she's black, baby. I said, oh, okay. Yeah, this is my type of carrying on. One thing about me, I love music. Y'all know that I don't know if y'all know this, but I create music, and that's my first passion. So, of course, my mind went straight to the musical influences. And I really feel like when I would hear the pronunciation of the words, it would help me to be able to pronunciate better. So when I listen to the music, that helps me. So instantly, I seen people was like, go to music, listen to the music, listen to the music. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I seen that Celia Cruz was a queen of salsa, and she's black, so I'm like, how could I not? So I started listening to her music, and she has a song that's called Ese negrita que va caminando, Ese negrita tienes un tumbao. I said, hold up. It's a black girl walking down the street, and everybody's turning their head and their eyes on her, because do you see how bad she is? That's basically what Miss Cruz said. And I said, hold on, there's no way that how did I not know about this song already? Because she's talking about me. You feel me? She's talking about me. I said, hold on, Miss Cruz. You did your big one. How did I not know? La negra tiene tumbao. Ese negrita que va caminando. Ese negrita tiene su tumbao. Y cuando la gente la. I said, hold on. So as I'm listening to her, I'm like, hold on, I could get jiggy with this, baby. So like, I like knowing what I'm saying. So of course, I'm going to translate all of that. And as I'm translating the words, I'm saying the words, so that when I listen to the song, I know what I'm saying, but I know that this is how it's supposed to sound. So I'm getting my reading comprehension in at the same time I'm getting my listening comprehension in. It's another song, Christina Aguilera, Contigo en la Distancia. I love to sing it. Y'all know I'm a singer. It's a beautiful song. And I just go through and I just practice the lyrics. Let me just sing a little bit of y'all, because that's my song right there. No existe un momento del día en que pueda apartarme de ti. El mundo parece distinto cuando no estás junto a mí. No hay bella melodía. Quiero escucharla más allá de tus labios. Contigo en la distancia, amado mío, estoy. So let's give a hand clap for the vocal, for the vocal, for the vocal. I made flashcards. So this is the thing. The conjugations and the stuff like that, for some reason, it's coming to me now, but I just feel like when I'm sitting down and I'm looking at the conjugated chart, you know, el, la, los, las, when I'm looking at stuff like that, for some reason don't click in my head. If y'all have any tips, please help me with that, because I don't know. If I see something, I don't know how to explain how I know it. It's just because my phone is in that setting. If I see it, I know it. But when it comes down to really sitting down and talking about the charts and stuff like that, for some reason my brain just be like, this is too much. So I feel like when I hear it more and when I hear people in certain settings, it's easier for me to pick it up like that than to go by the regular charts and stuff like that. That's why I feel like the way that I'm learning is different. Yeah. I started using this app, which y'all need to get. It's called Language Transfer. Language Transfer has been a big help. The times that I've used it, I'm not gonna cap, I have stopped using it, but I need to start back using it. For example, he was saying like the first lesson, because I only really did 2 or 3 lessons on there, but what he was telling me was like beneficial, helping me. Like if somebody say real, it'll be real, right? But if you want to say really, it'll be realmente. So he was really saying like the ending a lot of the time, not all of the time, but a lot of the time, things that end in ly, I think that's what he said, you would put mente at the end of it. Like general, generally, general. But if you want to say generally, it'll be generalmente. So it's just different stuff like that. Like stuff like that that I remember and I only did it one time and it's still stuck in my head. So language transfer, that is a help, and I know that I have to get back on it because it was really helping me. I wrote on flashcards, and for some reason the first time that I wrote on a flashcard, anytime I write something down on a flashcard, I remember it. It's retained in my head like that. I have flashcards right here and they're literally next to my bed. And do I practice them? No. I go over them here and there, but I genuinely feel like the biggest thing that has helped me was switching my phone over into Spanish. That's the biggest thing that's helping me right now. I had wrote like the days of the week on here, greetings, but honestly, I haven't even been using these, y'all. But you can use them. I just been trying out different things, honestly. So you can make flashcards. That may be something that help you, because everybody's technique and the way that everybody learn is going to be different. I'm just being honest with y'all and letting y'all know what I'm doing to learn. I also, when I first started, I have a notebook. So like I was writing down everything, like the el, la, los, las. I was trying to learn it like really on my own and writing notes and stuff like that. It wasn't getting in my head. If I say el perro, I know that means the dog. Los perros, that's the dogs. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I need sentences. I need stuff that's about to be able to help me like really understand what I'm saying and be able to like form sentences, and I know that that comes with time, but I started seeing a difference when my cousin Beret, hey Beret, shout out to you if you see this book has been helping me, y'all. And what's crazy is I haven't even been doing it for real. It starts off letting you know the definite articles. It's giving you different words, and then it's telling you how to write it down. Fill in a blank. So this has really been registering in my brain. And then they give you this thing right here where it says everyday words. My is me, your is tu, is es, of is de, from is de. So it will have you write sentences, but it will give you like your everyday words, and that's what I need, everyday words. Like, that's like somebody trying to learn English and you learning what window means, but you can't use it in a sentence, or you don't know how to say it in a sentence. You can learn how to say camera, bed, but if you don't know how to say I'm sitting on a bed, or where was your bed, or if you don't know how to put it in a sentence, it's like pointless. You just learned a whole bunch of words. So with this, it has me creating sentences, and I'm like, okay, I'm understanding, and I'm actually retaining this information. So this workbook, I would say probably get a workbook. For me, that's been my biggest help. Changing my phone over into Spanish and doing the workbook has been my biggest help. Next, videos. Videos have been helping me, and I watch Gina Torres. I love Gina Torres. It's a video that I go and watch of her every single day. When I was trying to figure out how to get my pronunciation and stuff before I started learning Spanish, I was just like, oh my gosh, her Spanish is so beautiful.
Sí, sí, pero no, pero vi que vos en Telemundo, ¿por qué me estás hablando en inglés?
Perdón.
No, como te puedes imaginar, uno no espera tener una noche como esta, solo metida en el estudio, trabajando con mi guión.
Ella es cubana. She is Cuban. But I was watching her interviews already, because when I'm on somebody, baby, I'm on somebody bad. Y'all ever watch a show and you be like, okay, cool. She's a new fave. Let me go. Da, 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 da. search up everything about them, all of their interviews, all of everything, so I can love you even more as a person. Oh, that's me. So as I'm searching up her interviews, I'm seeing her speak Spanish, and I'm like, oh my gosh, her accent is so beautiful. And there was this video, I watched a video too, where it was like, when you attach emotion to what you're saying, it helps you to remember it better. I watched this video of her, and she was on this interview in the Breakfast Club. I'm gonna clip it in.
That's all you got?
No, ¿cómo es posible que no sabes hablar español? No lo entiendo.
She's saying that doesn't.
What she's saying is, basically how you grew up in New York and you don't speak Spanish. How your family speaks Spanish but you don't speak Spanish. I was listening to how she was saying it and mimicking her. She said, how is it possible that you don't speak Spanish, okay? She said, ¿cómo posible que no sabes hablar español? No, lo entiendo. ¿Cómo posible? How is it possible? ¿Cómo posible que no sabes hablar español? How is it possible that you don't understand Spanish? I mean, that you don't speak Spanish. Hablar and speak. So you get what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying? How I was able to correct myself because I understand it. It's an emotion connected to it. And the way she said it, ¿cómo posible que no sabes hablar español? No lo entiendo. Like, I don't understand. I'm not messing with it. But the way she said it, I'm like, oh, I like it. I love it. I will go to podcasts. I still do this. I watch podcasts for like beginners. It's like, even though I don't understand what they're saying, I make sure that I keep the captions on, but I don't have them on in English. I have them on in Spanish so that I could search up what these words mean, because I need to hear how they sound. Looking at the word is two different completely things. Reading the word and hearing the word. Even if they speaking fast, I just be like, okay, let me go back and listen to every single part that they is saying so that I can get it in my brain and understand. Once a day, I'm listening to something, just trying to get it in my system, because the more you listen to it, the more you're going to become familiar with it. And then when you hear something that's like, hold on, I know what that means. Another thing that people were saying that helps them is telenovelas. They're good, honey. They're full of drama and I love it. Like your favorite movie, will watch it with Spanish subtitles. Like, does that mean you already gonna know what is being talked about, what they saying already, but you're gonna hear it in Spanish. It's a certain type of thing they call it, where it'll be like, if I'm saying roja libro, the book, the red book. If I'm pointing at this, you know that I'm looking at a red book. Comprehensible input is messages and ideas a learner can understand in the new language. Yeah, like I said, this is just like a beginner giving y'all my tips, which is really like, I still need tips because I'm still learning. But I do want to say some stuff because I didn't really speak a lot of Spanish on here, but I have different phrases and stuff that I was saying, like paragraphs that I would remember, which is crazy because I don't even know how I remember them. One of them was, decidí que voy a aprender español. Si tienes algún consejo para mí, házmelo saber. So, decidí que voy a aprender español. I decided to learn Spanish. Si tienes algún consejo para mí, por favor, házmelo saber. I'm saying, if you have any tips for me, please let me know. I just be making sure that I practice those things, because I'm gonna know that my accent is improving, because like I record myself, so I have voice recordings from when I first started to now. The accent is definitely better. Let me know if y'all want a video of me like studying, and then I will just really show y'all me going through the things. Let me see. Me encanta la idioma porque es, how do you, como se dice, beautiful. Mind you, I didn't search that up. That's me right there. Hermosa y hermosa. Yeah, I love the language because it's very beautiful. And not only the language, but just the culture, period. Me encanta la bachata porque es apasionada y muy romántica también. I don't know if I said that in the right format, but I said I love bachata as well because it's very passionate, and I don't know if I said passionate right, but I'm trying, bear with me, because it's very passionate and it's romantic. I take bachata classes and salsa as well, so I'm really just trying to immerse myself. I think this would be a great video if I did something like only watching Spanish things all day, like speaking Spanish for 24 hours would be a good video, and a video of y'all studying Spanish with me, you know. Puedes aprender un nuevo idioma cualquier edad. I said you can learn a new language at any age. So I feel like it's no reason for us to not be fluent. Being a black woman and being bilingual is just so hot. Like, oh my gosh. Because we already tea as it is. It's just like, take up more space, black queen, you know? It's not going to happen overnight. I'm going to keep on going. Wow, it's right. Now let me search up how to say I hope you enjoyed this video. 1 second.
Espero que hayas disfrutado este video.
Espero que hayas disfrutado este video. Asegúrate de darle me gusta, comentar y suscribirte. Girl, they put me your ad to get it. I feel like it's gonna be so fun and it's gonna be so good, and it's just like a different version of me that I'm allowing y'all to see me try something new. And I feel like if you're watching me and you've been looking for a sign to start learning Espanol, start. Si quieres aprender español, empieza ahora. Empieza ahora. Let's do it together. Let's learn together. It's no need to wait. Hope this video was helpful. Las amo a todas y las veré la próxima vez. Adiós. All right, bye y'all.